Welcome to the Punzi Grange. Today we're going to be working on dormant oil spraying. And we're going to actually work on my pear tree today because I've had some insect problems. I've had leaf rollers which attacked last year. And one of the things that dormant oil sprays can control are insects like that leave their eggs behind on the branches and on the trunk of the tree. And the way the oil works on those kind of insects like aphids or scale, and you may have other insect problems that you have that you can look up and find if dormant oil spray will work on. What it does is smothers the insects. They're basically in a dormant state, either in egg form or a larvae, and they're kind of overwintering. And if you spray and you make good coverage all over the plant, you will get a smothering effect, and that will kill them off, and you'll have reduced problems with those insects. Now let me show you. There's two types of oils that you can use. Now in the old days, the dormant oil sprays were made from this type of oil, which is a petroleum-based oil. And they were only used during the dormant season because they weren't very pure and they weren't very clean. The processes now have made the oil refining process much better, and you can actually use this oil during the summer as well. The other one that has come out is a paraffin-based or a wax-based oil. It sounds kind of contradictory, but it's actually paraffin-based oil, and this is the ultrafine. The bonide is a petroleum-based. I like using, for a winter one, I like using the petroleum-based. And the difference between a summer and a summer oil spray or a horticulture spray is the concentration. You almost double or triple the concentration during the dormant season. That's because there are no leaves to have problems with. If you use too strong of a spray, you can have what's called phytotoxicity, and that means that the leaves can get burned or scorched from the spray, so you have to use a very dilute solution. Now during the winter we can actually use this dormant oil spray, and you're going to use about, for most insects, it's about 10 tablespoons per gallon. And if you have a gallon sprayer, then that's really easy. Otherwise you have to do the math, which is what I'm going to have to do because I'm doing a small project today, and I'm going to use my hand sprayer. And this one only goes up to 24 ounces. So that's going to be, I'm going to put in about 3 tablespoons today, and then fill it up to about 20 fluid ounces. So, now you also want to make sure you're not using this near any sort of waterway, any kind of lakes, streams, because this will affect fish and invertebrates in the water. And we get one more. Now this is safe, this is considered an organic control, but some people will be affected by the spray, so you want to fill it up, and when you're spraying you're going to want to use some protection. As you can see today, I am actually wearing long sleeves even though it's a pretty nice February day. Now this timing for this is any time in late winter before the buds break, but right now we're going to say it's February and we're at 20. Now we put the cover back on. Now before I get started, I'm going to put on a mask, dust mask, just to keep the spray from inhaling too much of the mist. And then I'm going to put on some gloves just so I don't get any mist on my hands. Most people, they're not sensitive, but you want to make sure. Okay, now I'm going to shake it up, make sure it's got a nice mixture, the water mixes with the oil. And now we're going to spray. Now you're going to start from the tips down, and you want to make sure you're covering every part that you can. And I want to change the spray pattern, make it a little more misting. And we would continue this process all the way down to the trunk of the tree, covering the whole plant so that it's completely covered on all sides with the spray. Till next time, this is Peter Punzi. Live long and dark.